Run.
That's right, folks. Run. And I'm doing a special live problem with that tonight because of, well, you guessed it, State of the Union. Yes, State of the Union is tonight. And what could be the problem with that? What side are you on? So, yes, tonight's problem with that is the State of the Union. Every year it happens. Cameras roll, chamber fills, the applause lines are rehearsed, half the room stands, and half the room sits. And we're told we're about ready to hear the State of the Union. But here's the problem with that. It's not really about the State of the Union anymore. It's about the state of the performance. The State of the Union was meant to be constitutional duty. A moment where the president updates Congress and the American people on the condition of the country and lays out priorities. Straightforward, informative, accountable. But what do we get? We get stagecraft. Welcome to the digital age. We get careful, curated guests placed on balconies and create emotional beats. We get applause breaks, timed like a campaign rally. We get partisan reactions that are as predictable as the script itself. One side jumps to its feet every 30 seconds. The other side folds its arms like it's watching a rival team score. That's not a union. That's theater. And the problem with this is simple. When something becomes a performance, honesty takes a back seat to messaging. That's why I'm not getting a lot of views yet. And I'm just doing this live. I'm not here to perform. I'm here to give you information. And that doesn't sell. Instead of hard truths, we get polished lines. Instead of acknowledging trade-offs, we get promises. Instead of serious debate, we get social media clips. Because let's be honest, the real audience isn't Congress, it's the cameras. Speech is sliced into virtual moments before the president even leaves the podium. Lawmakers aren't just listening, they're branding. Kind of like what I'm trying to do. They're reaching in the ways designed for fundraising emails and campaign ads. And while all of this is happening, the American people are left wondering, is this a report on the condition of the country? Or is it a campaign speech in a different building? Now, don't misunderstand me. The president should outline a vision. The country deserves to hear priorities. There's a difference between vision and salesmanship. Trump is good at that. There's a difference between accountability and applause lines. Democrats are good at that. When the State of the Union turns into a partisan pep rally, something important gets lost. The sense that we're talking about one country. Because here's the uncomfortable truth. The health of the union isn't measured by how loudly one side cheers. It's measured by whether we can hear each other at all. When half the room refuses to clap and the other half refuses to sit, it sends a message. not unity, not stability, division. And that division might reflect reality, but broadcasting is as political theater every year doesn't exactly help repair it. Imagine if the moment was less about scoring points and more about answering tough questions. That's where the problem with that comes into play. I will sit here and try to answer tough questions. Not here. I'm here to make a point that both sides are dumb. If we really want to get this country back online, we have to sit down and have conversation. And a very important person died last year, because of it. Where are we falling short? What policies failed? What compromises are necessary? That's on both sides. Seems like only one side ever wants to compromise. That's the one in power right now. Democrats never want to compromise. What sacrifices are coming? Those aren't viral lines, but they're honest ones. Why can't we have honest conversation anymore in this country? And honesty does build trust more than applause ever will. State of the Union should be a moment of clarity, not cinematography. It should be about governing, not grandstanding. And the problem with the State of the Union, as it stands today, is that it often tells us more about our political divide than about our national direction. The problem with that is if we keep speaking about the condition of our country without turning it into a spectacular, then maybe the real State of the Union is more fragile than any on that stage wants to admit.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Run.